being symbolic of the cause, the revolution, the American Revolution. Zija Nation, this is the flag that represents our cause, our revolution, the life of the American. Stand with me, join me in waving your flag for the life of the movement.
Please welcome to the stage Vice President of Sales, Jerem Destra.
That absolutely gives me the chills. I'm sitting back there like grabbing Kleenexes. You know how I roll. I'm like, freedom fighters, I love this. to be with you this morning. Before I get started, I want to recap something last night. And I think this is appropriate given that we've got quite a nation gathered together right now. If you have a cell phone, will you pull it out and put it up in the air? I'm just curious. I want to see how much of us are using technology. All right, I'm going to ask the house to put the lights on. Bring the lights on. This is what I want you to do. I want you to turn around and grab someone that's next to you, stand up, and I want you to take a selfie. And I want you to hashtag it. We're going to post it. We're going live right now on social media. Okay, everyone stand up. And if you don't know how to do it, ask your neighbor. Okay? Take a selfie, and I want you to hashtag it Life Unlimited or hashtag it Freedom Fighter. You ready? Alright, I'm doing mine, you do yours. Live right now. Here we go. Is everyone getting it done? Hashtag Life Unlimited or hashtag Freedom Fighters. I'm going to give you just a second to make sure you get that all done. It's important. All right, mine's posted. While you guys are getting that posted, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that have happened this year that have been remarkable. For you diamonds, know that we have a diamond retreat that we do every year in January. We pick a location, we bring all the diamonds together. And this is one thing that I love about this event. As we all know, it all starts with leadership. It all has to start at the top. And as we get our leaders together, we spend a couple days together, we do activities, we build memories, which to me is one of the most important aspects of that whole retreat. It's fun to sit in trainings and listen to each other and listen to all the great quotes that people say and memorize and great presentations. But really where the unity comes and the bonding comes is in the side conversations that take place next to a fireplace in the cabin, right? Or sitting in a restaurant looking at Park City and talking about what they're doing in their team to catch fire and catch momentum. Those are the moments that I saw, especially this year in our Diamond Retreat, that really brought Zija Nation together. In fact, in the couple years that I've been a part of Zija, this was by far the most effective and unifying Diamond Retreat that I've seen. I saw leaders cross-team, I mean, it didn't matter who you were, where you were in the tree, right? We were working together, and the conversations I was hearing were literally this. Why don't we do a leadership swatch? Why don't you come into my market for a few days, I'll come into your market for a few days. Why don't I jump on your team call and you jump on my team call? Why don't we help each other out? Why don't we And as I was hearing this, of course, the first thing that's coming to my mind is a rising tide what? Lifts all ships. The tide was starting to rise. Everyone was finally working together. Not that we hadn't in the past, but I had seen it more than I had ever seen it. And it was awesome to see. Which then leads us into the next part that we got to experience. Just a couple weeks ago, we had the opportunity to go on a cruise. How many were on that cruise? Just let's hear it. Was that cruise amazing? Oh my goodness, that was absolutely incredible. I'm going to talk a little bit about that cruise. And you got to bear with me because when Jared talks about things, we know what tends to happen, right? The heart starts pumping a little bit. So what was incredible about this is we get to Florida, and it was quite a journey to get to Florida, get everybody there. We had all the distributors coming in from all over the place. We were running into them at the airports and taking pictures and getting excited. And we finally get to Florida, and we get up to the ship, and the ship looks like it's a city floating on the water. I mean, this thing was ginormous. and we board the ship, and we're excited, and everyone starts mingling, and we get together, and we have our kickoff meeting, and everyone's excited because they had worked so hard to get there, right? They had sacrificed, they had supported, they had stayed up late, they had worked those long, long hours, they had driven those long, long days to get to the point to get their team members so they could get on that cruise and experience and build those memories. And then also build memories with other distributors. And there's one in particular part that I want to focus on that I believe this is what it's all about. You guys heard me talk about human capital last night, right? Relationship capital. The most important asset that we can build in this life is building relationships and friendships with each other. The very people that are in this room. If you haven't met if you have not met someone new while you've been here, I challenge you to go do that. Go get somebody's phone number. Walk up to somebody that you have no idea who they are. You already know that you're a part of Zija. Say, hey, my name's Gerald. I've been with Zija for 3 years. And start talking to them and build a relationship. But this is what happened on the cruise that was a big life changer for a couple of us. And that was simply this. At one of our stops, we had the opportunity to use the Zija Miracle Foundation. How many are familiar with that? Just by raising hands. Incredible cause, right? Kim Brailsford has put together an opportunity for us to take some of the funds that come through the company and allocate that to causes that will better the lives of people. Not only do we have a compensation plan that rewards you for building a business, but we can go out and we can serve others with our hearts. We can serve and do things for them that there's no way they can do for themselves. So I want you to get in imagination mode here. I'm going to try and paint a picture for you, okay? Because I wasn't even prepared for this. We got to Jamaica, and as we got to Jamaica, everybody was scrambling trying to find our bus. We get on our bus, and we're headed to an orphanage, a school, where we were going to spend some time with some kids. We had a bunch of duffel bags full of coloring books and crayons and treats and all kinds of goodies, right? And we're driving down the road, and we had 3 buses. We had a bus full of Japanese distributors. We had a bus full of other distributors from all over the world, and then we had the 3rd bus that had most of the corporate members on it. And as we're driving down the road, we start talking about memories, and I know Ryan Palmer did a fantastic job on his bus kind of preparing all the distributors of what they were about to experience. From my eyes, let me tell you what I saw, okay? We pulled up to this school, and for you that were there, know exactly what I'm talking about. We pulled up to this school, and there were 150 kids standing around this school with little flags, singing. And I looked at my wife and I said, there's no way I can get off this bus right now. There's no way. I got to compose myself because I got to get out there and I've got to serve these kids. I've got to help. I've got to be a part of this. So I took a few minutes and I gathered myself as these children sang to us and as the distributors got off the bus. And for the next hour and a half, we were able to jump rope with them. We were able to play soccer with them. We were able to play tag with them. We were able to give them gifts. Some of you saw a post on Facebook that I shared, a little girl by the name of Millie. We ran out of gifts to give the kids. And luckily, it was my birthday the night before, and they gave me a bag of goodies at dinner. I happened to grab one of those bag of goodies, and I walked over and I put them in my pocket. And I walked around and I looked for kids that didn't have anything. And I knelt down to them and I'd ask them a couple questions, and what do you enjoy doing? And what was ironic is they all loved video games. That surprised me. You guys can't put food in your mouth, but you're playing Xbox. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's what's happening. And then I'd pull out of my pocket a piece of candy and I'd give it to them. And this little girl, Millie, she owned me. She absolutely owned me. She followed me around, I held her hand, took pictures with her, and I spent about an hour with her, right? So it was an incredible experience. We're going to see a clip of this in just a minute. And then we left those children, and we went to where they live, where a majority of them live, their orphanage. And yeah, you have to know a little bit about where these kids come from. See,